Hello students, in this video we are going to discuss question number 1 to 20 from chapter 7 aldol and Cannizzaro reaction from advanced problem in organic chemistry for JEE by MS Chauhan book. In question number 1 we have already aldol product because this is a beta hydroxy ketone or it is also a beta hydroxy ketone. So this is a aldol product, so we have to find the initial reagent or starting material first. Okay, so we can dissociate this alpha beta position, this is alpha position, this is beta position, so we can dissociate this alpha beta position or this alpha beta position to get the initial product. So the starting material is going to be CH3 C double bond O CH2 CH2 CHO. So this is known as retroaldol process. So after that we need to form the final product, so we can form the negative charge in this position and we can approach to this position to have a 5-member ring. So we have basic medium, so this alpha hydrogen can be abstracted by OH minus, so we will get this kind of situation CH2 minus C double bond O CH2 CH2 this. Now this minus can approach to this carbon and finally heat is given, so alpha beta unsaturated product is going to be formed. So the final product is going to be this one. Okay, so option A should be the correct option. In question number 2 we have again performed aldol reaction. First we have to perform the retroaldol reaction to get the starting material, and finally we have to go for the further aldol condensation to form the final product. So if we start with this molecule CH3 C double bond O CH3, so again this is our alpha position, this is beta position, so we have to dissociate its alpha beta position to have the initial product, and in this case the initial product is going to be this one CH3. Okay, now we have a 6-member ring, so we can start doing the negative charge on this position and we can approach to this carbon. So we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 member ring, so OH minus can abstract alpha hydrogen from this position and it can approach to this position to have the final product. Okay, so final product is going to be this one. So in this case we have performed initially the retroaldol to get the starting material, and further aldol condensation will give the final product. So for question number 2 option B should be the correct option. In question number 3 this is an example of intramolecular aldol reaction. So we have a cyclic product. Now we have to perform the aldol reaction in acidic medium. So we can start with 2 alpha position, this is alpha 1 and this is alpha 2. Now if we perform the reaction from the alpha 1 we are going to be form a 3-member ring, which is not possible in this case. So we have to start with this position. So this is a medium, acidic medium. So in this case the reaction intermediate is going to be enol. So initially in acidic medium this lone pair will approach to this hydrogen and we are going to form intermediate like this. Okay, now this hydrogen will cleave to form this kind of intermediate. Okay, now in the next step this OH minus will come, this pi bond will come here and we will have 2 fused 5-member ring. Okay, now a C double bond O will be present in this position, then it is a aldol reaction. So we have a alpha beta dissociation double bond. So the final product is going to be this one. This is alpha beta unsaturated ketone. So for question number 3, option A should be the correct option. In question number 4, again we have to perform intramolecular aldol reaction. So initially you have to find the most acidic hydrogen. We have 3 alpha positions here, alpha 1, alpha 2, alpha 3, but alpha 3 is the most acidic hydrogen in this case. So initially this OH minus will abstract hydrogen from this position. Okay, so the intermediate is going to be CH3, C double bond O, CH2, 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 CH minus, C double bond OH. Now in the next step, this negative charge will approach to this carbon, and as heat is given, finally we will get alpha beta unsaturated product. So we are going to be formed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 member ring. Hence a 5 member ring is going to be formed. Now 1, 5, they are attached and there will be a double bond between 1 and 5. Now in one position we have one CHO bond. This is carbon number 2, 3, 4, and with carbon 4 we have 5 attached, and then we have another methyl group. So option C should be the correct option for this question number 4. In question number 5, we have base in ethanolic medium and we have 2 molecules. Now only this is the acidic hydrogen. So initially CH3, CH double bond CH, CHO, acidic hydrogen will be abstracted from this position. So if we add OH minus, we will get CH2 minus CH double bond CH, CHO. Now this negative charge can react with pH, CH double bond CH, CHO to have the final product. So the final product will look like this: CH, CH double bond CH, CH double bond CH, and then CHO. So this is identical with pH, CH double bond CH, whole 3 CHO. So option B should be the correct option. In question number 6, we have aldol reaction. So CH3 CHO 10% NaOH 5 degrees centigrade cold condition. So it will give CH3 COH H CH2 C double bond H. So this is a beta hydroxy aldehyde. Now if we apply heat, it will become CH3 CH double bond CH CH alpha beta unsaturated aldehyde. Now if we add nickel and hydrogen, it will give CH3 CH2 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 OH. Okay, so this is nothing but butanol. So for question number 6, option C should be the correct option. In question number 7, we have the final product, but now we have to find the reagent. So again we have to dissociate the alpha beta position, and we can draw the structure like this. Starting material CH3 C double bond O. Now CH2, we have 3 CH2 carbons here, and after that we have one aldehyde CHO. So for question number 7, option B should be the correct option. In question number 8, CH3 C double bond O, CH2 C, CH3 CH3 CHO, KOH is given. So this is again a case of aldol reaction, but here only one alpha position is present. So we can start with the negative charge in this position. So if we remove the alpha hydrogen, we will get this kind of situation: CH2 C, 2 alpha here, again CHO here. In the next step, we can approach this negative charge to this C double bond O, and finally we can have alpha beta unsaturated ketone in this case. So we are going to form 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 a 5-member ring. 1 and 5 position they are attached. So there will be a double bond between 1 and 5. In 2 position we have C double bond O CH2, and again we have 2 methyl groups. So for question number 8, option B should be the correct option. In question number 9, we have used LDA. LDA is a steric base, so it can remove alpha hydrogen from the least sterically hindered position. So now we have two alpha position, one is alpha 1, another is alpha 2. So alpha 2 is least sterically hindered position. So if we use LDA, we can remove hydrogen from this center and we will get this kind of situation. Okay, now we have CH3 CH2I, so negative charge can approach this leaving group will be eliminated. So we are going to form methyl and ethyl. So option B should be the correct option. In question number 10, this is the case of intramolecular Cannizzaro reaction where one aldehyde is going to be alcohol and another aldehyde group is going to form the salt of carboxylic acid by the reaction mechanism. So the reaction mechanism will look like this. The OH minus will approach to this carbon, this will open, this will again come down, this hydride will migrate, and we are going to form this kind of situation. OH CH2O minus, then one proton exchange will take place and this is going to be the final product. Okay, so for question number 10, option C should be the correct option. In question number 11, compare the enolate A with enolate B. So if we have negative charge, we can have resonating structures in this case, but in option B we have only one resonating structure. So it is clear that option A or the A enolate is more stable due to the more number of canonical form than B. Okay, so option A is correct. A is more stable than B. In 11, benzyl acetone is product of mixed aldol condensation between benzaldehyde and acetone. So thing is that if we have benzaldehyde and acetone in basic medium, so initially we have CH3 group in which we have alpha hydrogen. So this negative charge will abstract this alpha hydrogen and we are going to form this intermediate. Now this intermediate can react with benzaldehyde and the final product will look like CH double bond CH, C double bond O, CH. Okay, so for question number 12, the A option should be the correct option. In question number 13, we have two molecules and the medium is aqueous NaOH. Now we have to perform the proper reaction mechanism to have the final product. So in this case we can start with this molecule and we have two alpha hydrogen in this case. So if we use OH minus, this acidic hydrogen will be abstracted. This will be the negative charge. Now Cl, C double bond OH, this negative charge will have approach to this carbon and chlorine will be eliminated from the system. So CH2 C double bond OH, the final situation. Now another acidic hydrogen is present, so if we use OH minus, this acidic hydrogen can be abstracted. So in this case we can have a situation like this, C double bond H. Now this negative charge is in resonating form, so we can have one canonical form like this, and in the very next step this negative charge can approach to this carbon to have the final situation, which will look like this. Okay, now if we remove H and OH, we can have an aromatic ring. So this elimination of water is very much spontaneous, so the final product will look like this. Okay, so if we see question number 13, then we can say that option A should be the correct option. Now question number 14, PCC, it is a weak oxidizing agent. So if we use PCC, we are going to form this type of ketone. Now if we use dilute NOH and heat, it will give normal aldol reaction and alpha beta unsaturated ketone is the final product. So for question number 14, option B should be the correct option. In question number 15, we have used NOH heat to get the final product. So now we have to perform again the retroaldol thing, and for this retroaldol thing we will have this kind of situation. Okay, now if we start with the molecule A, and due to the reductive ozonolysis we can dissociate this and we can have the product of the reductive ozonolysis, and these two products are identical. Okay, so if we start with the molecule A, after reductive ozonolysis we can have this molecule B, and this molecule B in intramolecular aldol reaction can form the final product. So for question number 15, option A should be the correct option. In question number 16, we have again intramolecular aldol reaction where we can have negative charge in these two positions. They are identical positions, so we can abstract hydrogen from any of them. So CH minus CHO and CH2 C double bond H, this is the initial condition, and this negative charge can approach to this carbon, hence we can have 1 2 3 4 5 a 5 member ring. So if we see the options, only one 5 member ring is present, so option B should be the correct option. In question number 7, which one of the following compound is the best choice for being prepared by an efficient mixed aldol reaction? Okay, so if we see option B for question number 17, we can have this kind of thing. One is we have negative charge like this, and we have reacted with formaldehyde. As we know that the reactivity of formaldehyde is the highest for the nucleophilic addition for any aldehyde and ketone, so we can say that in the mixed aldol reaction we have the highest rate of the reaction for option B molecules. That's why for question number 17, option B should be the correct option. In question number 18, identify the major product P in which the following reaction. We can start it like this. If we start with this kind of enolate, and if we look the negative on carbon resonating form, we can have two negative charge. Okay, so negative charge on the similar atom. So now the basicity is directly proportional to nucleophilicity, correct? So we can say that this negative charge is more stable because we have two electron withdrawing group directly attached with this negative charge. So if the negative charge is stable, the basicity will be less, as well as in this case the nucleophilicity will be decreased. So this negative charge will lose its basicity or nucleophilicity. So this negative charge will be more nucleophilic. Okay. So now if we react with CH3 CH2I with only 1 mole, this negative charge can approach to this carbon and this iodide will be eliminated. So we can have CH3 CH2 carbon C double bond O C double bond O OET negative, and if we add H plus in the second medium, this negative charge will abstract this hydrogen, and we can have final situation like this: CH3 CH2 C double bond O C double bond O OET. Okay, so for question number 18, option A should be the correct option. In question number 19, the enolate ion reacts with 3-butene 2-one. So 3-butene 2-one will look like this: CH3 CH CHO. So we have to react an enolate with this molecule. So we can start with alpha beta unsaturation. So the initial retroaldol thing will give you this kind of situation: C double bond O CH3. Okay, now we can do another retroaldol thing. We can dissociate this one and we can have this kind of enolate along with positive. Now we can do again retro thing to have this kind of molecule, which is basically this one. So we have started with the wrong molecule. This should be the initial molecule. Very sorry. Okay. So now we can say that the enolate should be this one to have the final product like this. So for question number 19, the correct option is option C. For question number 20, we have added base. We have acidic hydrogen in alpha position and leaving group at the beta position. So this is a HI elimination. So after this elimination, we will get this kind of situation: CH CH CHO. Okay, and this is our C14. Now if we add another base OH minus, this acidic hydrogen will be eliminated. We will get this kind of situation: CH double bond CH CHO C14, and it will react with CH3 CHO. So this is again aldol kind of thing in presence of heat. So we will get another alpha beta unsaturated product. So the product will look like this: CH C14 CH double bond CH CHO. Okay, so the final product is option A. Thank you for watching.